Hey, remember how Trump referred endlessly to Elizabeth Warren as Pocahontas because of the belief that Elizabeth Warren had based on family history and stories that she was part Native American? You may or may not believe this. Failed Republican gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake now says she's probably Native American. Now, I'm not taking any position on whether Kari Lake is or isn't Native American. I had people writing to me saying, from her look, she may be Native American. I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I have no idea if Kari Lake is Native American. I have no idea if Kari Lake believes she's Native American or looks Native American. I'm not getting anywhere near that. But the idea that now she is putting forth, I probably am Native American, is hilarious after all of the fiasco around Elizabeth Warren supposedly wanting to use her Native American, blah, 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 all that stuff, Harvard admissions. It was all debunked. Okay, let's listen to this. Here's Kari Lake, who lost that race. Okay, very important to remember. She lost in that she got fewer votes than her opponent. Here she is speaking to Eric Metaxas about Choctaw blood or whether she's black. And then she goes, actually, I do think I'm Native American.
Nobody's more all in than you are. And it just thrills me. And of course, I secretly hope that you will be President Trump's vice presidential candidate. Do you have any like Choctaw blood or African American in your back? Anything like that? That would,
I'm just American. I'm a little bit of everything. And we probably do have a little bit of Native American in our family because of where my grandparents are from in Wisconsin, I know.
Sure.
But I'm just an American. I'm a mixture of everything. And I always consider...
I'm going to guess Chickasaw. No, I honestly, you...
what does that even mean?
You're such a bright spot, in the political future of the country. And
what are you talking about? This guy, by the way... If you're not familiar with this Eric Metaxas guy, imagine how deluded and disconnected from reality you have to be to look at the panorama of, look at the landscape of Republican candidates and people, hangers on, and say that Kari Lake is the bright spot in the American right wing. That's crazy. Then Kari Lake, of course, told the story of how a very powerful person tried to bribe her out of politics. And this is a story we all doubt. Seems like one of these, they came to me with tears in their eyes stories. And every time she tells it a little bit differently.
And I don't know if I told you this. I didn't put it in the book because it kind of happened after I'd finished writing it. I probably should have added it. But a couple months ago, I had a call from a very powerful person in Arizona and said, I have to come over and talk to you in person. This can't be done on the phone, which I was like, okay, okay. Shows up at my door to offer me a prestigious job title,
right?
A large salary and a position on a board if I will just promise to not run in this next election, 24.
Oh, sweet.
And I said, really? I said, are you serious? I walked away from a prestigious job. I walked away from money. I'm not motivated by that. I don't know what I'm going to do. But then we talked a little longer. I finally got him out of the house.
That's actually funny. When Metaxas goes, do you know why? And it's like, he's just being conversational, but it's a great question. Why on earth she lost? There's no big threat from Kari Lake right now. I mean, sure, Arizona's a very 50-50 state. If she runs for Senate, which we'll look at her talking about, she could win, but why she just lost? Why would you immediately try to bribe her out of politics? It makes no sense.
And I said, he said, how much would it take? What would it take? Just for 2 years.
Because the Chinese have deep pockets. Come on, right. Kari.
Just for 2 years. Is just don't get on they don't want me on the ballot. They don't want Trump on the ballot because they know we the people will show up and vote in droves. And they know that if they pull another rigged election, first of all, it's going to be a lot harder because now we know every which way that they're cheating.
Right. Every single one of which courts said didn't happen.
And I think they know they can't pull another one like that. So that makes me think I need to stay in politics, as dirty as it is. I haven't decided what I'm going to do next. There is a Senate seat that's going to be up for grabs this go around.
Oh, boy.
And right now we have Kyrsten Sinema, who votes with Joe Biden 95% of the time. that's not representative of what the people want.
All right. And then so let's hear from just another interview on this Senate thing. This is a different interview where Kari Lake was asked about the whole Senate thing, and she acts like she's a martyr. Listen, it's not that she wants to continually inject herself into politics. It's that she might have to.
The book is available wherever books are sold, Unafraid, but I got to find, like, what are you going to do? This book is great. You're going to be on a book tour, and but there's a Senate seat with your name on it, some people think. There's a big opening, potentially, competitive race there. Are you going to do it?
I'm considering it. I really seriously am.
Yeah.
I need to get through this. I'm looking at it. I know that all the polling is showing that we have a real advantage here. And with the three-way race, I mean, Arizona needs somebody who's going to go to D.C. and represent the people.
Right.
And we have a current senator in that seat who is voting with Biden 95% of the time. We have a socialist running on the Democrat ticket who is...
All right. So anyway, this is the same. These are, she, as you can see, in every interview, she uses the same lines. You've got someone voting with Biden 95% of the time, so she may just have to do it. She may have no choice. Potentially Native American Kari Lake might not be ending her political career just yet. This long national nightmare will not yet be over. We're going to keep an eye on it, and you can be sure that she will claim she won, even if she loses again. Remember, all of our clips will be on YouTube. They will be on TikTok. They will be on Facebook. They will be on Instagram. And most recently, one of these clips from today will be on Snapchat, which is a whole other world altogether. Don't even get me started on that.